Welcome to my channel. I'm Scott, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the process of valuing InnerScope stock by analyzing their financial statements and dissecting their financial ratios so we can determine if it's a buy or a sell. InnerScope Hearing Technologies is a manufacturer and distributor of hearing aids and different types of assisted hearing devices. The company is headquartered in Roseville, California, and was founded in 2012. The ticker trades on the OTC Pink Sheets. Let's get started with the model. This is a micro-cap company, 27 million market cap. They're trading at 0.003 cents a share, and they have 7.5 billion shares outstanding. So their stock price is 1/3 of a penny. So if you want to buy 3 shares, it would cost you 1 penny. Let's look at their capital structure. They have negative 10 million of equity, 5 million of debt. So there's 0% equity, 100% debt. This is the company's income statement on Yahoo Finance. I can't find their income statement on their website. When you invest in a company that trades OTC, the reporting requirements aren't that stringent. So obviously these numbers are pretty stale. In 2019, their revenue was $847,000. In 2020, it was $166,000. And I don't really know what they did in 2021 or 2022. They did have positive gross profits both years, but negative operating income, and of course, negative net income. This is their statement of cash flows from Yahoo Finance. And they had negative operating cash flow in 2019 and 2020, negative 3 million, negative $500,000. And they spent $50,000 in CapEx in 2019, $7,000 in 2020. CapEx are investments in property, plant, and equipment. Operating cash flow minus CapEx gives you your free cash flow. And of course, they have negative free cash flow. They did add 2.9 million of debt in 2019 and 530,000 of debt in 2020. When you do have such limited information, you want to go to the company's website just to make sure they're active. If you go to INND.com and you look at their news releases, they do have a lot of information. There's no articles for 2023 yet, which is a little concerning, but it's only a few months into the year. They do have lots of information for 2022. It seems like almost every month they have a few articles released. And here are their latest 3 stories on their website. The latest one is their partnership with CVS, and then the article on December 1st also talks about CVS. Obviously that's a big marketing tool for this company because CVS is a huge company. And they're not in that many stores in CVS. I think they're in certain stores. I know they're in Tennessee and some other states. But if the product sells well in those stores, then they do have the opportunity to get into more stores and possibly go national. So there's definitely a need for hearing aids. There are 70 million people in North America with hearing difficulties and over 600 million people worldwide. But who will fill that need? Will it be this company or will it be another company? And with hearing loss, there's a lot of other issues that go along with it. There are safety problems like balance. You might fall over. Smokers have a higher risk of hearing loss. It's linked to diabetes, heart health. There's a greater chance of dementia. And it's also linked to memory loss. Those with a hearing loss experience 30% to 40% greater decline in thinking abilities. That's compared to people without hearing loss. A study found that 48 million Americans have some degree of hearing loss. 1 in 3 people over the age of 60, 1 in 14 Gen Xers, 1 in 6 baby boomers, and 1 in 5 teenagers. Obviously, the older you get, the greater chance of hearing loss you have. 40 to 49 years old, only 8%. 50 to 59, 23%. 60 to 69, 39%. And it's like anything, we really don't think about these things until it happens to us. Then when it does, it can really affect your life. Only 8 million people, or 15% of the people who need hearing aids, get it. And they spend about $6 billion, so it's an underserved market. So that's $40 billion of possible revenue a company like this can get if they just market and find those people who need their help. And hearing aids can be really expensive, but they do offer products that are affordable. Their Matrix product is $1,000. You can also pair the device to your phone and stream music, and of course make phone calls as well. Their Explore product is only $500. Linux is $700. Axes is $800. So they do have several products that are out there in the market being used. Making a product is just one part. You need distribution, and they have a lot of big names behind them. Walmart, Amazon, Rite Aid. Cardinal Health, a really big medical device company. They have a market cap of over $20 billion. I saw an interview where the CEO was mentioning purchase orders with companies like Cardinal Health for $100,000+. And they're really trying to promote their relationship with CVS, which is a really big win for this company. If they just sell well at stores like CVS or any store they're in, that can lead to, of course, many more sales at other retailers. They did go public about 5 or 6 years ago, and it looks like they were over 50 cents a share at one point, and I'm sure they were really happy at the company. But like most stocks, it's really come down a lot. There was a ton of buying activity in the beginning of 2021. Let me know in the comments if you know why. That could have been when they first announced their partnership with CVS. Here's their price chart the last 2 years. It's a little easier to see. In mid-2021, it was 4 cents, and it did get up to 2.5 cents in about August 2022, but it's come down a lot. These kind of stocks don't get much visibility. As you know, the stock price is predicated on supply and demand. The more people that buy the stock, the more the price goes up, even if the company's not making money. Even if the company doesn't deserve to be that high in price, like Tesla was when it was over $1 trillion. And a lot of people were shorting Tesla, losing money because they couldn't time it right, but it finally came crashing down. But Tesla sells a ton of cars. This company doesn't sell a ton of anything. Look at that beta, 33. So the stock moves 33 times the market. It's extremely volatile. I don't know if I've ever seen a beta that high. The stock's down 40% in the past 52 weeks, while the S&P is down 9%. The 52-week low is 1/5 of 1 penny, and the high was 3 cents. And the stock is trading below its 50-day and 200-day moving average. The stock is so cheap, so it has pretty high volume. 76 million shares are traded on average the past 10 days. The CEO's annual salary is $225,000. It's been that number for a few years now. It looks like in 2017 it was a bit lower, maybe around $150,000. Over 99% of the companies held by the general public, 0.7% by insiders. They didn't have many employees in 2017, 2018. I think it was the 3 main people in the family. But then they started hiring people. Now they have 24 employees. 3 people in the Moore family own 0.22% of the company. The next biggest shareholder is Maloney Securities, then J.W. Burns & Company. Matthew Moore is the president, CEO, and co-founder of the company. He grew up in the hearing health industry. He worked with his mother and grandparents in this field for a long time. Before starting this company, he was chief marketing officer and chief operating officer of his parents' company. And this must be his mother. She's the chief financial officer of this company. And she's worked in this industry for over 45 years. Like her son, she worked in this industry since she was a little kid. And this must be the CEO's father, Mark Moore. He's the chairman and co-founder of this company. He's been in this industry for over 35 years. There are 59 companies in the medical instruments and supplies industry. This company is just a speck compared to these other companies. 91 billion market cap, 72 billion. It is hard to be a really small company with a lot of big companies around you. But the benefit this company has is they're so specialized in just hearing loss. These other companies work with many different products. So it really does seem like the company has some good products out there. You could read the reviews. Most of them are pretty positive. Their main staff is a family that's been in the business for decades. So it seems like a pretty trustworthy, reliable company that makes a good product. It's just hard to scale a product and become a big business where investors can make money. But you definitely have to start somewhere. And I think they have a good foundation. I wish they would release more current financials so we get a better picture of where they're at today. Without that, it's really hard to know if this company is doing well or not. If you read their press releases on their website or listen to the CEO talk, it sounds like they're doing great. But everybody sounds like they're doing great, but the numbers don't lie. So there's really no way for me to value this company, but it is interesting. So let me know what you think. Please give the video a like, subscribe, or comment below. Also, if you'd like to get a custom valuation or just support the channel, you can become a member by clicking on the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.